of our Divine Mother. Our Divine Mother says, O Lord, let Thy will be done, Thy work be accomplished. Fortify our devotion, increase our surrender, give us light upon the path. We erect Thee within us as our Supreme Master, that Thou mayst become Supreme Master of all the earth. Our speech is still ignorant, enlighten it. Our aspiration is still imperfect, purify it. Our action is still powerless, make it effective. O Lord, the earth groans and suffers. Chaos has made this world its abode. The darkness is so deep that Thou alone can dispel it. Come, manifest Thyself, that Thy work may be accomplished. With always our love and blessings, says our Divine Mother. Sri Aurobindo's Savitri, Book 1, The Book of Beginnings, Canto 4, The Secret Knowledge, page 81. Earth's borders recede, and the terrestrial air hangs around him, no longer its translucent veil. He has crossed the limit of mortal thought and hope. He has reached the world's end and stares beyond. The eyes of mortal body plunge their gaze into eyes that look upon eternity. A greater world time's traveler must explore. At last he hears a chanting on the heights, and the far speaks, and the unknown grows near. He crosses the boundaries of the unseen and passes over the edge of mortal sight to a new vision of himself and things. He is a spirit in an unfinished world that knows him not and cannot know itself. The surface symbol of his goalless quest takes deeper meanings to his inner view. His is a search of darkness for the light, of mortal life for immortality. In the vessel of an earthly embodiment, over the narrow rails of limiting sense, he looks out on the magic waves of time, where mind, like a moon, illumines the world's dark. There is limned ever retreating from the eyes, as if in a tenuous misty light drawn, the outline of a dim, mysterious shore. A sailor on the inconscious, fathomless sea, he voyages through a starry world of thought on matter's deck to a spiritual sun. Words of our Divine Mother taken from the collective works of our Divine Mother on Sri Aurobindo. First, from a meditation written on the day after the Divine Mother first saw Sri Aurobindo. Our Divine Mother writes, "It matters little that there are thousands of beings plunged in the densest ignorance. He whom we saw yesterday is on earth. His presence is enough to prove that a day will come when darkness shall be transformed into light, and Thy reign shall be indeed established upon earth. O Lord, divine builder of this marvel, my heart overflows with joy and gratitude when I think of it, and my hope has no bounds. My adoration is beyond all words, my reverence is silent. Dated 30th March 1914. Our Divine Mother says, Sri Aurobindo came upon earth to announce the manifestation of the supramental world. And not only did he announce this manifestation, but he also embodied in part the supramental force and gave us the example of what we must do to prepare ourselves for this manifestation. The best thing we can do is to study all he has told us, strive to follow his example, and prepare ourselves for the manifestation. This gives life its true meaning and will help us to overcome all obstacles. Let us live for the new creation, and we shall go stronger and stronger while remaining younger and progressive. Our Divine Mother says, what Sri Aurobindo represents in the world's history is not a teaching, not even a revelation. It is a decisive action direct from the Supreme. What Sri Aurobindo represents in the history of the earth's spiritual progress is not a teaching, not even a revelation. It is a mighty action straight from the Supreme. Our Divine Mother said, He has come to bid the earth to prepare for its luminous future. Sri Aurobindo has brought to the world the assurance of a divine future. Sri Aurobindo has come on earth not to bring a teaching or a creed in competition with the previous creeds or teachings, but to show the way to overpass the past and to open concretely the route towards an imminent and inevitable future. Our Divine Mother says, Sri Aurobindo does not belong to the past, not to history. Sri Aurobindo is the future, advancing towards its realization. Thus, we must shelter the eternal youth required for a speedy advance in order not to become laggards on the way. Our Divine Mother says, Sri Aurobindo's work is a unique earth transformation. Sri Aurobindo incarnated in a human body the supramental consciousness and has not only revealed to us the nature of the path to follow and the method of following it so as to arrive at the goal, but has also, by his own personal realization, given us the example he has provided us with the proof that the thing can be done and the time is now to do it. Our Divine Mother says, never for an instant vacillate in the belief that the mighty work of change taken up by Sri Aurobindo is going to culminate in success. For that indeed is a fact. There is not a shadow of doubt as to the issue of the work we have in hand. The transformation is going to be, nothing will ever stop it. Nothing will frustrate the decree of the Omnipotent. Cast away all diffidence and weakness, and resolve to endure bravely a while before the great day arrives when the long battle turns into an everlasting victory. Our Divine Mother says, we have faith in Sri Aurobindo. He represents for us something we formulate to ourselves with words which seems to us the most exact for expressing our experience. These words are evidently the best according to us for formulating our experience. But if in our enthusiasm we were convinced that they are the only appropriate words to express correctly what Sri Aurobindo is and the experience he has given us, we would become dogmatic and be on the point of founding a religion. He has a spiritual experience and a faith, formulates it in the most appropriate words for himself. But if he is convinced that this expression is the only correct and true one for this experience and faith, he becomes dogmatic and tends to create a religion. Each one has his own idea and finds out suitable sentences from Sri Aurobindo's writings to support his views. Question, sweet mother, what is the divine? For this, our divine mother says, the divine is what you adore in Sri Aurobindo. On 28 March 1932, our divine mother gave this message. How beautiful is the day when one can offer one's devotion to Sri Aurobindo. You must feel that Sri Aurobindo is looking at you. Our Divine Mother says Sri Aurobindo is an emanation of the Supreme who came on earth to announce the manifestation of a new race and a new world, the supramental. Let us prepare for it in all sincerity and eagerness. Sri Aurobindo has given us the spiritual teaching which teaches us to come in direct contact with the Divine. Sri Aurobindo shows us the way towards a glorious future. Sri Aurobindo's message is an immortal sunlight radiating over the future. Sri Aurobindo came on earth from the Supreme to announce the manifestation of a new race and the new world, the supramental. Let us prepare for it in all sincerity and eagerness. Man is the creation of yesterday. Sri Aurobindo came to announce the creation of tomorrow, the coming of the supramental being. The best homage that we can render to Sri Aurobindo on his centenary is to have a thirst for progress and to open all our being to the divine influence of which he is the messenger upon earth. One more step towards eternity. Visiting Sri Aurobindo's room. Somebody wants to visit Sri Aurobindo's room again and sit there to meditate for some time. What are his qualifications and titles to such a great privilege? Visiting again is all right. People can come to Sri Aurobindo's room, but to be allowed to sit and meditate there, one must have done much for Sri Aurobindo. Sweet Mother, you have said that to be allowed to sit in Sri Aurobindo's room and meditate there, one must have done much for him. What do you mean by that, sweet mother? What can one do for the Lord which will be this much? For this, our Divine Mother says, to do something for the Lord is to give him something of what one has, of what one does, or what one is. In other words, to offer him a part of your belongings or all your possessions, to consecrate to him a part of your work or all your activities, or to give ourselves to him totally, unreservedly, so that he can take possession of our nature in order to transform and divinize it. But there are many persons who, without giving anything, always want to take and to receive. These people are selfish and they are not worthy of meditating in Sri Aurobindo's room, says our Divine Mother. Question, sweet mother, what should one try to do when one meditates with your music at the playground? For this, our Divine Mother says, this music aims at awakening certain profound feelings. In listening to it, one should make oneself as silent and passive as possible. And if in the mental silence, a part of the being can take the attitude of the witness who observes without reacting or participating, then one can notice the effect that the music produces on the feelings and emotions. And if it produces a state of deep calm and semi-trance, that is good, says our Divine Mother.